Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. I am Mr. Randy. Today we're going to be talking about an expression of gin from the House of Suntory, which is a Japanese distillery. You might have noticed that the Suntory, they do make a whiskey. This is the gin version. There you go. It is 43% distilled in Japan. There we go. See all that great stuff in there? That sakura flower, you can really get all this stuff in there. You really do be able to pull most of this out. The sencha, the sakura flower, that pepper. Although I might not have done any reviews, I do drink sake. I have had quite an extensive experience with sakes many years ago, but this gin is my first gin. I've actually tried a couple others since cracking this bottle open, but this is definitely a botanical gin. Okay, we said it comes in at 43%. Mr. Randy paid $32 for this bottle, which is a good price. Let me go ahead and get a pour on. Little plastic twist cap. I don't know about Japanese. They somehow just don't really prefer corks. They go for little plastic caps. You might have also noticed that Mr. Randy is not using his Glencairn because this is not a whiskey. This is a gin. I know it might not show up on the camera, but there is just a slight little purplish hue. And they kind of hang up there a little bit, but they don't get really rolling. Let's get it under the nose. Yes. Extremely botanical. Like floral, but overdrive. It smells like if you took Sprite? If you took some Sprite and you added potpourri to it. That's what it smells like. That's even what it tastes like when you mix it into a Tom Collins. Let's go ahead and get it on the palate. Oh yeah, it's very soft. I'm gonna give that nose, I'm gonna give it a high nose. Very botanical, very fruity, very flowery. It does, it smells like Sprite and potpourri. The palate is pretty warm. That is a very unique palate. There's a little bit of ethanol, kind of takes you by surprise a little bit. It just smells beautiful. Let's go ahead and finish it off. Ooh. That does have a high back end. It's all over the tongue, mostly in the front. Everything on top and the sides and the back sort of dissipate, but it still kind of lingers on the tip of the tongue. It's kind of nice. I'm also getting, now that I'm talking while I'm letting it like mellow and exasperate, Fruit Loops. Yeah, Fruit Loops. It's kind of weird. I mean, it is got like some fruits and stuff in it. Nothing artificial, but it does kind of take me towards Fruit Loops. Not bad, I guess, but I'm really glad that I went ahead and pulled the trigger on this Roku because it's a really nice gin. I gotta be honest, some of the other gins that I'm trying right now, they're not as impressive. Maybe I screwed the pooch on this one. Maybe I should have started with the lower ones and worked up to this one. That finish is still hanging around. It's on the top end of the lower, but it's still hanging around. It's relatively nice. I made a couple of mixers with this. I used tonic and soda. I'm not too sure which one I like better. No matter which one it is, it gives a little bit of fizziness, but it does kind of weaken the gin, which is fine. But you should try it neat as well as mixers. That's not bad for 43%. And coming in at $32, just over 30. My fair price for this bottle would be $35. Now, I have not compared it to a lot of other gins. There are a few bigger names you'll notice as those views roll out. But this one's special. I like it. So, if you ever have a chance to try it, see it on a shelf at your store, go ahead and give it a try. It might surprise you. Do you like gin? Let us know in the comments. So something I've learned about gin is that it's kind of like vodka, but it goes through a special filter process. They filter the distillate through like floral, sometimes seeds, sometimes flowers like this Japanese gin. And that's how they take it from basically like a vodka spirit into a gin. Kind of interesting, a little bit more sophisticated than your average cheap vodka. But yeah, my fair score, no, it's not a fair score, it's a generous score, but it's earned it. I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5. I like it. Would I buy it again? Sure. I don't foresee myself getting too far into gins. I have some other things coming out as well that are not whiskeys. They're not gins. I have wines. I have to get into those as well. I have a lot of reviews that are backlogged. Some of them are shot, but just not edited. But thanks for stopping in here with me, Mr. Randy, at Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. You have a good one.